So let's look at this shift correction plus extension. This is the plan for this type of pain, and we'll go ahead and go through that now. So the shift correction is basically the same as the test that we just did. So on phase 1 through 3, you're going to go ahead and do this slide glide test again. You're going to have the shoulder where the pain is against the wall, and you're going to push into the wall with the shoulder for 10 seconds, and you're going to do 10 reps of that. When you did the test, you found that it was centralizing. It was moving towards the spine. And so in this instance, that should happen again. So you're doing this the first 1 to 3 days. And I would say you want to try and do this every couple hours. The frequency is very high on this, especially if you're getting the centralization. If for whatever reason it doesn't appear to be working, then I would increase the frequency. So if you are getting some centralization but it doesn't stick, then increase the frequency and try and do it every 30 minutes to an hour. So you're doing it very frequently throughout the day. So once you've done this for the first 3 days and have got the disc shifted back to where it's supposed to be, then you can start to do the static extension exercises. This will help that disc to stay, that disc material to stay where it is supposed to be. So I wouldn't start this until you've had a significant improvement, where you've had centralization and you no longer have pain down the leg. If you're still having some pain down the leg after day 3, continue with the slide glide, and then we can move into the static extension. So you're going to do this basically the same as you did the previous one. You're going to do 10-second holds, 10 reps every 2 hours. So this is also a very high dosage of this for those days 4 through 7. So phase 3, days 8 plus, you'll start to move into the prone press up or the dynamic extension. So this is a more dynamic, engaged back extension exercise. So the difference here is in the previous one, you were just going up onto your elbows. On this one, you're going up onto the hands and pressing yourself up. Your arms may not get straight like this image here, but you want to press up to a comfortable position. This does not require such a high dosage. You could maybe do this 3 to 4 times a day. Again, pressing up for 10 seconds, 10-second hold, and doing 10 reps of that. That would be adequate for most people. You could probably even get away with doing slightly less than that. So this is the whole kind of outline, the progression guide of everything that we just went through. So first you're correcting the shift here, then you're adding in the static extension, and then you're going into the dynamic extension. So usually you'll get significant results within the first 2 to 3 days. The timeline for recovery for this type of pain is relatively quick. So if you have this pain, you can anticipate having a relatively quick improvement here. So sometimes you don't have a quick improvement, and so it's important to troubleshoot some of these scenarios. If you've been doing the slide glide shifts and the pain is continues after day 3, you're still having peripheralized pain down the leg, then increase the frequency of the slide glides. If you move into extension and you're not getting centralization, then you can hold the static extension for longer periods of time. So instead of holding it for 10 seconds, you can hold it for 15 seconds. And you can do even 20 seconds if you're not getting a full centralization. And then again, if at any time the pain starts to move down the leg, then you want to go back to the previous version of whatever you're doing. So in this case, if we're doing the prone press ups, you stop doing the extension, the press up exercise, and you go back to the shift correction exercise.